One of my favorite things about covering news in America is how much energy American news has, right? Like, networks in America have, like, they've got, like, breaking news, happening now, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, because in other parts of the world, news feels a lot more like this.
Russians have been protesting in Moscow and 2 other cities against plans to give the Kremlin the capacity to isolate the country's internet service from the rest of the world.
What? You see that? Russian people are about to burn down their country protesting Russia shutting down the internet. But this BBC News anchor makes it sound like she's reading a bedtime story. In Russia, people are protesting about... Come on, wake up! Is coffee illegal in Britain, or did you lose that in Brexit as well? What's going on? Come on, wake up! Because news in America is action. It always sounds like this.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Breaking news tonight, President Trump's record budget request to Congress is being overshadowed by a report that he told a private audience that Democrats hate Jewish people.
Yeah! You hear that? That's news. Wolf Blitzer comes in with that and breaking news. There's big graphics, woo, 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 woo. And then best of all, you got a orchestra backing you up in the background. And now I've always wondered, who makes the music for CNN? Because that's my favorite part of the news. Because they're a big part of how entertaining the network is. Well, we didn't find out who it is, but we did make something up.
My name is Franke von Schmidt, and I am the composer and lead instrumentalist for the CNN Breaking News Orchestra.
This is CNN Breaking News.
We're following breaking news. Hurricane Michael grinding across Florida right now, heading toward Georgia.
I am responsible for every instrument, every note, every piece of music you hear on the CNN. It is all me. All of it. When I was younger, people said I was the finest musician in all of Berlin.
Berlin, Germany?
Berlin, Wisconsin?
So why do you have a German accent?
Why do you have a German accent? It is I who provides the passion, the feeling, the mood of the news. Without my music, news would be boring and informative. You know, you'd have to figure out how to feel about things yourself. No one wants this. If you get it. But look at this. These arseholes at CBS News are like playing pop. If you're not going to tell people how to feel emotions, then you might as well be making fart noises. Oh, look at me, I'm John Dickerson. Unemployment is up. This is a triangle. I like to use this for Melania News because it's like very delicate. You see, like, tick, 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 tick. I just imagine Melania being a beautiful princess in the White House, just like tippy-toe, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. So this is my tuba. I like to use this for the Kim Jong-un man because it reminds me of the way he walks. You know, kind of like... Who gave me this haircut? We should have him poisoned.
What is your ultimate career goal?
Mein Goal? Franke at Carnegie Hall. All of my instruments, all of the songs, all me, all at the same time. Maybe mein Wolfie would join me on stage. You could say I'm not just a musician, I am a musician.